Welcome beer drinkers. Today on Mancave Beer Reviews, Guinness Foreign Extra. This is brewed on location in St James's Gate, Dublin. All of their standard Guinness is brewed there now because they were upset they couldn't control the quality of their beers. So it's all gone back to St James's Gate now, so any Guinness you get all over the world is brewed there in Dublin. Except for this version. This one's brewed in St James's Gate, but there are other versions that are brewed overseas. I made a note of me here somewhere. Where are my glasses? Where are we? The international and Nigerian variants are brewed under licence. Yeah, apparently the Nigerian ones are a real headbanger. This one's coming in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. It's a 330ml bottle. I've had this a long time ago. Apparently it's really good, but I can't actually remember. So I'm going to give it a go. Welcome beer drinkers. Today on Mancave Beer Reviews, Guinness Foreign Extra. This beer is brewed in St James's Gate, Dublin at the Guinness Brewery, which I visited a few years ago with my lovely wife. Comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. That's why it's in a little bottle. I've had this before a long time ago. I can't remember what it tastes like, so I thought I'd get another bottle and crack it open for you guys to share with me. So I've had a look on Untapped already. They rate this beer at 3.68 out of 5, 42,000 ratings. A bit of blurb here. This is the UK and Ireland version only, this one. This version is brewed with pale malt, flaked barley and roasted barley. This differs to the international and Nigerian variants that are brewed under licence. Foreign Extra Stout is a beer like no other, the most full-flavoured of all. Singular and striking, uniquely satisfying, brewed with extra hops and roasted barley for a natural bite. Bitter and sweet, refreshingly crisp taste, always rewarding, pure beauty, pure Guinness. That's obviously written by someone from the Guinness factory, I should imagine. But like I said, I had it a while ago. I remember it being lovely, so let's give it another go today, shall we? We're using a little craft beer glass today. I've only got an Adnams one and another little one up there. I'll have to get some plain ones for the man cave. But, ooh, look at that. A little bit of fizz to it. Yeah, my local supermarket, we're doing 4 beers for £6. So the mathematicians amongst you will work out it's only £1.50 a bottle. So I grabbed myself a few nice and strong ones. I think they're all above 5%. Well, I poured that as carefully as I can, and there's still a massive head on that. But that's as black as a very black thing on a black day. That looks lovely. Look at that. That's at least 3 fingers of head. Now, in my opinion, all dark beers taste good with a cigar, so I've had one to go for a little while, had a beer already. I've no idea how I'm going to get through that without getting head all over my face. I have to get a towel, just in case. Oh, it's a lovely strong smell. Tastes almost, sorry, smells almost burnt, but oh, lovely. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to get through this. Let's give it a go. I'm going to make a right dick of myself here. That is nectar, without a doubt. Like I say, St James's Gate in Dublin, for you Americans out there that don't know the UK very well, they've been brewing beer there since 1759, and my understanding is when they took on the brewery, or started the brewery, they signed a 1,000-year lease for the site. Yes, 1,000 years. So we've got 1 or 2 decades / centuries left of Guinness loveliness to come from Dublin. I visited the store a few years ago. It's called the Guinness Storehouse. I've got a gravity bar, I call the gravity bar, 7 stories up, and it's a 360-degree glass bar where every tap only serves Guinness. Doesn't get much better than that. That's got a lovely flavour. It's kind of, well, say it's only 7.5%. It is silly strong for a beer. However, it gives you that kind of warming sensation as you drink it. It's lovely. If you're not a fan of dark beers, you won't like that, but as you know, I am, and therefore I do like it. My wife is gluten intolerant, so can't drink beer, which is a shame, although there are a few breweries, gone straight to my head, there are a few breweries now doing gluten-free beers. Now, the Guinness Foreign Extra, the one brewed in Nigeria, apparently is brewed without barley, but the trouble is you can't get it over here, so if anyone knows where I can get some, give me a shout, because I'd love to get some for the wife, because she used to like quite dark beers, but can't get them at the moment. There's a few breweries, like I said, I forget which one. St Peter's do a gluten-free ale. Is it Old Speckled Hen do a gluten-free one now, I think? I'm sure Old Speckled Hen. Anyway, there's a few out there, so if you're gluten-free, there are beers you can get hold of. So, yeah, I'd recommend that. Like I say, for £1.50 a bottle at 7.5%, that is money well spent, and I think I might go and grab 1 or 2 more. It's got a lovely, slight hint of coffee, burnt, slight hint of coffee, not much else. It's a fairly straightforward, not very complex. You get some beers have got a lot of smell, a lot of different smells to them. This is just really, say, basic. It's just bog standard coffee, roasted barley smell and taste, and plenty of head, which is never a bad thing. Yeah, very nice. Another short beer review. Not much you can say about that really, but if you can get hold of it, get hold of some. It is absolutely delicious. Cheers.